So I'm coming in hot when I say that it is not easy seeing somebody who is younger than you make more money than you. And I know it's also not easy seeing somebody who is more immature make more money than you as well. Now I know that's super cringy to say out loud, but let's be honest, it's true. Per the title of today's video, you are not too old for success. I know that we are constantly inundated with everybody sharing their highlight reel, how much money they made off a brand deal, their new car, their new home, their new man, their new woman, and we get this instant reaction in our frontal lobe of our brain that is controlling our cognitive skills, and also it controls the response we have in achieving a goal. Now that's all connected to an emotion that makes you feel like whenever you see somebody else succeeding, you think that you're losing. But in honor of Black History Month, I'm gonna drop this quote by Colin Powell, and he said, "Have a vision, be demanding." Now that just simply means if you want something so bad that you keep thinking about it, then it's up to you to have the actions in place to achieve that goal unapologetically. It's not the easiest seeing somebody who just became a legal adult make more money from a 30-second clip that it took you 3 degrees and 10 years to make. And I'm speaking from experience, okay, because I have 2 degrees, so I get it. It is kind of hard to see that, if I can be real with you. But that's why having real conversations like this video is going to help you feel secure in the fact that you are not too old, my friend, to have success. And success and age are not congruent factors, meaning there's no age you have to reach in order to determine how successful you are. The first thing to keep in mind is that success is an outcome and not a person. It's not going to leave you to where you calling your mama at the bus station because it has abandoned you. That is not how it goes. Now I know that's easier said than done because we as vain people, we want success when we want success. But if I can be honest, if it happened the way that I wanted it to, then this video would not even exist. So success isn't going to be something that leaves you out on the streets, okay? So do not personify success as if it's a person, and that's the first step. Also, don't let the consumption of social media make you depreciate your hard work. Not everybody is prioritizing college, but that doesn't mean the education is less valuable. The world is just changing. Back in 2019, I was filming YouTube videos on my iPhone S, and when I tell you they were crusty, they were cringy, I did not know what the right audio was, I did not have the right setup, I didn't even know how to edit, but I had just got started, okay? It takes time to be successful. Now you're watching me from my digital camera, I have like my audio in place, I have my lights I'm looking at. That all took time, okay? So just remember that success is an input-output situation. The more you put in, the more you get out. Now the second point is geared towards content creators, but to be for real with you, this principle can apply to anything, and that is to focus on one thing at a time. If you want to become a YouTuber and you know that you need to get better at your camera presence, well, you have your focus point. It's easy to feel intimidated because you see other creators who have been doing this for 10 plus years now, and it looks like they make it look so easy. But trust me when I say you can get there too. All it takes is practice and focus on the things that you need to focus on to get you to look like you're a professional, to get you to look like it looks seamless to your audience. Focusing on one thing at a time also allows you to be an expert, which is super dope. So don't allow yourself to feel like you're behind. Don't let society pressure you into thinking that you're going to be picked last because you're focusing on one thing at a time. This year for me, I'm working on improving, becoming a better creator so I can reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Now I know that for me, that means I'm going to focus on my titles, my thumbnails, how I come off on camera, all of the metrics that it takes to be a great creator. I'm really doubling down on that so I can see those goals. Now this third point is going to be a little bit more personal, but it's so necessary to say, and that is you don't want to desire anyone else's success because you don't want the struggles that got them there. I know it's super easy to attach yourself to someone else's lifestyle that you also desire to have as well. But if I can be a little bit negative with social media, and I just want to say this, sometimes it is a smoke and mirrors game. What you see is what you perceive, yes, but also what people posting is what they want to post, okay? So you don't want to ever look at somebody's success, think you're too old, think it's unachievable, think it's too late for you, all because they are choosing what to put on these platforms. I'm sure if more people shared what they had to lose in order to get their success, you would think twice before you thought you were too old to attain that same level of success or even more. Now this fourth point I want to make is to to treat you being older as an advantage versus a disadvantage, to be able to handle difficult situations as you're attaining your success. If I had the success and resources I do now at the age of 19, I can tell you right now, I would not be successful. I would not know how to handle it. I would be super careless. I would not be patient in knowing what I need to endure to maintain this success. I would not be connecting with God the way that I do. So many things would be wrong if I had the success I have now versus at the age of 19. Don't let the rough season that you're going through make you feel like you're going to be in that season forever. Hence the word season, meaning it's not going to last forever. It's going to change and you're going to get through it. Look at your mature age as an advantage. Don't look at it as it's too late, you can't start, you don't know what you're doing. All of the things that you've gone through has built you up to be able to handle what you need to handle right now. And yes, that's also handling success. Just because you have success sooner than other people or later than other people doesn't mean that success cannot be taken away. So you have to realize that your age has allowed you to understand how to really value the things that are important, so that way you can keep the success that you want. We are constantly being fed people's flexes, but I want you to ask yourself these two questions. Would you rather have success forever if it took you 10 years to get it? Or would you rather have success now if you lose it in 1 year? It's a serious question, but I want you to answer that. Oprah, Jeff Bezos, and Martha Stewart all got their success at the age of 30 or older, okay? So that's why I want you to remember, if you don't remember anything else, I want you to remember that success and age are not congruent, okay? Just because you're 50 and you want to be able to make 6 figures, it's not too late for you to make 6 figures at 50 years old. Just like it's totally possible now, because society has changed, to make 6 figures at, early 20s or fresh out of high school, just because these are the cards that we are now being dealt. And I think the best thing to do, instead of looking like it's too late for you, look at this as being older as your advantage, and now you know how to handle what you've always been praying for. Okay, good people, so that wraps up today's video, okay? You are not too old for success. Society is just changing. If you found this video helpful, please pass the love by liking and commenting under this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe if you're liking the vibe, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Bye, y'all.